Hey guys, this is James, and you might be noticing I'm using a different file. I found my good copy of Kid Icarus right before this video, 2 minutes right before I made this video, seriously. And here's the file I was using before. And now, I am so happy I found this. I completed this game 100%. I did everything, and really good weapons here, but the last time, we took on the space pirate ship and got the 3 sacred treasures. Now we're going to use them against Medusa. The final fight. I can't believe it's come this close. Anyway, I don't get why a lot of people don't like the 3 sacred treasures. They're not that bad. Sorry for my phone, but no, that's better. Yeah, so you only get to use 2 of the 3 sacred treasures. And the reason why nobody likes the 3 sacred treasures is that it doesn't have much defense. But that is how you say, well, that's countered by the mirror shield. It can block a few ranged attacks as well as melee. Really good item. You can only have it with the 3 sacred treasures equipped.
There's a whole bunch of them.
Now,
keep quiet.
yeah. Now I'm doing this chapter twice. One with the 3 sacred treasures, one without it. So check out the other version as well, also the other parts, because each tries of the chapter will take 3 videos. And yeah. And this is the only weapon in the game that can kill orange. Yeah. It's awesome. Of course, if you have a normal weapon, you have to try and avoid them.
Gem is shiny. That means we're good to go. Get ready. The underworld. Finally made it.
Oh, come on.
A whole lot of enemies. Well, we are on their
I pressed a special button.
fight to win. In your past adventures, the underworld was where you died the most, right? Oh, absolutely. Difficulty level was just brutal. I'll brace for the worst.
And I moved the camera. I cannot afford to get hit because there is no more healing for the air battle.
Everything, even arrows of light. So be careful.
Come on. Yeah. Dark pit.
Pitsu, what did you just call me? What are you doing here? The same thing you're doing. Tumbling on the world's fools. I'm just way better at it.
Yeah. Yes.
Don't make me laugh. Now enough talk. It's fighting time. I'm out of here. It's nice of you to show up, Pitsu, but I can handle this on my own. You have me. Of course. What would I do without you?
It got quiet.
So, you made it this far.
You better watch your back.
Isn't that just precious? Guess it's all that hot air that keeps you flying. You are, darling. But you'll need more than bluster to defeat me.
This isn't bluster. In the name of the goddess of light, I will defeat you. What is that?
That's the last line of defense keeping us out of the underworld castle.
It won't be keeping me out.
Yeah, this is the Underworld Gatekeeper, probably one of the hardest bosses in this chapter. You'll see why. And it's probably because you have low health from the air battle. And yeah, you don't get any recovery. That that spot where we got the recovery orb is the only place you can recover for this chapter. That's why health is very beneficial, and having the 3 sacred treasures is harder because you get no defense. Anyway, aim for the middle, that's the best strategy. Hit! Every boss is annoying. Especially Thanatos. Yeah, Pit 2 is the only one who can defeat it with his face kick.
And that's how you take out a boss.
For future reference, face kicking isn't usually this effective.
Actually, it
Get a
is.
move on before more defenses show up.
I mean, technically, he did face kick us in chapter 5 when he was created.
Thanks, Medusa. Please stop calling me that.
Hey, get ready to go in.
And yeah, so I'll be recording the rest of the game and multiplayer with this file. Can't believe I found it. It was like in an obvious spot I never noticed.
You're finally here.
Look at these boss statues.
Yep.
It seems that each statue has a corresponding door.
Look, there's Twin Bellows, Hudron, and Pandora. We will be taking on the Hudron. Wow, I was just about to run in. Yeah, this is probably the one of the hardest challenges in the game. Like using other than
Looks like where I had my first battle.
You've really come a long way since
boss battles, not like on hard. This is probably one of the hardest things you can do in the game. Accomplish this chapter with the 3 sacred treasures. Mostly it's because you got no defense. I mean, seriously. And yeah, I actually didn't do a test run. The last chapter I did do on this file was chapter 9, if I remember. It took me 6 months to find this. Sneak attack. Anyway, I highly recommend you have energy charge if you're using the 3 sacred treasures, because it really powers it up. And you're going to need all the power you can get during the land battles. Okay, there we go. And this chapter is, well, it could be one of the hells in this game. And the Reaper music brings me good memories of facing the actual Kid Icarus, the original. Because this is a sequel. Anyway, I should rest because this is probably one of the hardest parts of this chapter. This enemy, the Clover Skull.
It's a clover skull.
Yeah, I figured that part out. Got any other ideas of what I should do next?
You have to defeat it to advance. Dodge to avoid getting...
It's probably gonna get rid of my energy charge, but I'm okay with that.
Aye, aye, Lady Palutena.
Whoa, the mirror shield just activated. Did you see that? And I got to keep my energy charge. I barely do that. I just need the energy charge to lower that Clover Skull. That could actually kill you. That guy's a boss. He's technically a boss. He has so much HP and power, it's just frightening.
Here you go.
I mean, seriously, that guy is a nightmare.
Here you go.
It's even worse than the Reaper, and you know how much I hate the Reapers. Anyway, you can just do this. I really like the homing power. I mean, this is like the meteor bow, but more powered up. And I grab this weapon of power. And yeah, I really like the design here. I mean, it's technically the first chapter, except a bit of differences, like this is taller, and the dark background, that really makes it quite good, actually. Like, there's a lot of suspense, you can feel some kind of power, evil power. I mean, it's just awesome. Anyway, for some reason, whenever you get into the vehicles, you lose the 3 sacred treasures, you turn back into regular Pit. Watch. See? Where did your armor go? Anyway, I like to snipe with this. This doesn't have much range. I really thought they should have given this a little bit more range. Yeah. And yeah, energy charge, the reason why I'm doing this, it makes this chapter go by a whole lot quicker. I mean a whole lot quicker.
Another clever skull.
I'll handle this.
And a strategy, when it comes at you, do the dash attack. You avoid damage, and if that clever skull gets in contact with this exo tank, you could kiss the exo tank goodbye and you have to face him on your own. I mean, seriously, do the dash attack, it avoids damage, it's really helpful. Maybe I can even keep this energy charge for the boss. Let's see if I can do that. I probably just jinxed it, but who cares? Yeah. See, it blew up, if you didn't hear that. Yep, you can see the remains. Anyway, I did keep the energy charge. Nice. There's the exo tank. Let's continue. We didn't even need to drink.
Twin bellows! Here, boy! Oh,
One bad thing about the energy charge, you cannot keep it after one of those loading screens, which I thought they should have really fixed that.
we're gonna rack up some serious Nintendo trainer points together!
Anyway, they give you items during these boss fights. Grenade for twin bellows. And that just looks awesome. It looks like a huge spear just pierced right through twin bellows. I always like the graphics.
Oh, I'm back at the castle entrance.
Look, a statue has crumbled.
Next is Hydra. This is actually going a bit faster than I thought. I thought I would have to end with twin bellows. I always do it first because that's probably the hardest thing. If you can get through that, you can get through these three, no problem. No. Mirror shield? Man, the mirror shield really helps me in this chapter. I don't know why. But it just does. I mean, even though it's low defense up to 3 sacred treasures, the mirror shield really makes up for it.
This whole town is some
It avoids damage like a bumblebee power. That is true.
You're in my domain now, and you'll play by my rules.
Please don't regenerate. Ah, you regenerated. You suck. What the? Oh, come on. Thank you. And I get to heal. Next up. Well, it's not the Hydra yet. You remember an ambush. But this time you have a new vehicle of the gods. The third and final one introduced. This is the Ether Ring.
Yes, like the exotank, it's a vehicle of the gods. The handling is a little soft, but it has a force field to protect you from enemies.
Now, this is probably my second favorite. My favorite one is the Cherubot. But this is much better than the Exotank by far. The attack is easy. The control is much better, seriously. But I like the shield. I mean, if you get too close to an enemy, you can just use the shield and it blocks your attack. And yeah, 3 waves, just like the original, except different enemies. And die already.
Head into that well.
I would, if it would let me, thank you.
You can use the ether ring to
And look at
reverse
this
gas
is
in your
cool,
path.
it's like
If
Pick.
you can make your way across
It's
all the
like
gaps
controlling it
underground, you'll find
using
a little
some
place.
kind of ritual. I highly recommend you use the shield there, these guys will ambush you. And there's a piece of meat, I'm not gonna go for it. You must keep the ether ring if you want to get what's in this treasure box.